Whoops. So the instinct is there. Like I will see stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, there you go. But then just clearly not calculating it well. I'm glad I saw that checkmate because I was about to do something completely different. Where did I go wrong? Nice win. I was never in trouble. Yeah, I was, Keith. I was in trouble. You just don't know. Thank you. Holy shit. I'm assuming that was Megan. What's up, Vamp? Isn't it cool? Isn't that sound really neat? I probably should change the little hearts and all that crap to something else. I mean, do you like it? I can change them to something else. Like I can't do it right now, but I can do it in the future. Okay. Hey, I played this opening 69 times with white with a 51% win rate. Nah, keep it good. Because I don't want to fuck with it at all. Hey, it's a great move. Yeah, it looked like a good move. There was only one good move and you found it. You win time by threatening a queen, forcing it to move away. Okay, so what I was looking for here is once the queen moves, I mean, I wouldn't have moved it there. But when she moves here, I was like, oh, I can check, right? Forking these pieces, actually. And then they'll take, and my queen will be here, and I'm up a piece. But I'm not. I've lost the knight. I don't know if maybe I should have taken the knight over here first. I mean, it would have been the same thing. Right? Like, I'm not winning a piece. Oh, well. Okay, let's see what happens. So I played at a 1250, they played at 500. Yeah, the middle game, they're just making a lot of strange moves. And I played it pretty much what my rating's supposed to be. That's good. Yeah, so this is a bad move. So this is the move, the prep move. Okay, I see that now. So this is just pressuring the square. Doesn't seem to like that move, though. Queen e4 is best. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could have played that. Okay. So, but I didn't do that. I did this. Why is it a mistake? You permitted the opponent to capture the checking knight. Right. So had I not done that... Right. So this is how I would have done it. And my attack, I mean, I'm still up. As in, I'm still technically winning, but my attack is kind of just destroyed. And I would need to get my pieces definitely involved. And the fianchetto here is obviously greatly weakened. Let me see what this looks like. Yeah. I mean, the king is going to have to move. Because this square is just... There's no way to defend the square that I can see. King could move up there. But that's not good because the queen will come and get him. Yeah, this is a rough position for them. Maybe pushing out that way. Still, this can happen. And they're just forked. They're going to lose the queen. So you can't do this. You got to move the queen somewhere. She can't take because of this guy. To check. That's a bad square. Yeah, so that would be the move. Made a miss. So I could have captured the free knight. Yeah, I could have just taken this knight, but I was too worried about the fork and just not seeing it. Ooh, let's come back. So that's a free pawn. Could have gotten the queen out. I didn't see that. No, no, no. Yeah, so now I can't just checkmate. I do have this. So it wins a rook. I don't know if that's the best move. That would be a blunder. Kind of has to move here, right? I don't know what the continuation is other than just taking the rook. So queen takes. Let's check. Or e4. Just putting pressure. So I could get this. But there's not really a continuation. B3. Really? It wants B3 instead of E4? Seems really passive. I guess it's just, making this pawn chain and solidifying. Also opens up the bishop for this nastiness. So that makes sense. H5. And now it wants E4 unless it says something else. So your CBT client stood you up. So does that mean that you've gone, like you are actually doing the pro dom stuff? No, it wants E4. Yeah, I was going to say, I would get my knight involved. That way you're at least getting your rook out. And now this doesn't seem like such a great move because it's just a straight up attack on the queen. E4. So trying to develop. It likes this too. Coming after this pawn. And connecting the rooks. Although this check seems to be like it's going to happen. Just when's it going to happen? When is this knight going to move and check my king? Queen to b7. So protecting this pawn. Or rook d8. Yeah, that seems like a better move. Now it wants e4. I mean, I could see this. No, that's not going to work. This blocks the queen. That's why it wants e4. And then this gets the king to safety. Or, yeah, safety because these guys guard each other. This is kind of, it's a little bit hard to attack. I'm up a rook, but you're not only having this dark square. Granted, there's a dark square over here, which is nice. This bishop really isn't going to move. He's just going to lay pressure, right? It's up for me to squeeze the pawns. And I feel like black's going to be able to get some counterplay with these damnable knights. Your first client in over 10 years? Dang. Wow. So you actually went for it. Well, it sucks that you got stood up. That blows. Did they just cancel or did they just not show up? All right. I'm going to play